Good afternoon, children.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
You all had your tea? Not yet, no? You had your
Not yet,
tea?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Morning breakfast and at lunch. Lunch also you took? Lunch and breakfast you had?
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
And why you take food at regular intervals during the day? Or why you are having food in between? What is the need? Why you should have it?
Ma'am, for
Is there any
energy.
reason?
Energy.
Ma'am, for energy.
To
Yes?
get energy.
Energy.
Ma'am, to get energy.
To get energy. Is there any other reason other than getting energy?
Bodybuilding.
Bodybuilding helps you to grow, repair your damaged tissues. And as some of you said, it provides energy to carry out our day-to-day activities. If you're not taking food for 3-4 days, you won't be able to, or you will not have energy to carry out any of the day-to-day functions. You'll be fully tired. You'll feel like lying down always. So food is a source of energy for us. Now, the next question is, from where do we get food? From where do we get food?
From
Plants. All are vegetarians?
Plants and animals.
Plants and
Plants and
animals.
animals.
How many of you love non-vegetarian? Nobody. I am
No,
fond
ma'am,
of
I love.
non-veg food. Some are vegetarian. It's your choice. Some are vegetarian. Some are non-vegetarian. So there are two main sources of food: plants and animals. And children, what do you call the process of growing plants for obtaining food and other products? What do you call it?
Farming. Farming.
Farming is farming. And any other term starting with A?
agriculture.
Agriculture.
Very good. Agriculture. Farming also you can say, or even you can say agriculture. We can even say cropping. So in this chapter, you are going to learn about crop production and management, producing crop, or what are the steps to be taken care while you carry out agriculture. Crop production means it involves what? Producing crops or agriculture. So the different steps involved in agriculture, the different devices used for carrying out agriculture, all that you will be learning in detail in this particular chapter. So we are going to begin with the first chapter, that is crop production and management. Then what is meant by crop? Chapter is about crop production. What is crop? Anybody? Don't refer the textbook. If you know, you can say. What is crop?
Ma'am, crop is a plant grown for food.
Yes, Afreen?
Wheat and pulses. That is
Wheat and
grown.
pulses. So you're giving me the
grown in-
examples. But can anybody say it
Ma'am,
in a
crop-
sentence?
crop
Can
is
you
plant
give a
product.
definition for the same?
Ma'am, grown. Ma'am, I can say.
Yes, say.
A plant is crop is a plant that can be grown and harvested. For
Plants
profit.
which are grown. Or I'll give you a better definition. When plants
For
of
profit.
the same kind are grown and cultivated at one place on a large scale. When plants of the same kind are grown at one place on a large scale, you call it as a crop. So in this chapter, let us learn more about the types of crops, the different steps involved in the production of crops, the different devices used in crop production. All that we'll be learning in detail. So I'll share the screen. So a chapter is crop production and management. Chapter 1, crop production and management. All living things require food. We already discussed about it. We cannot survive without food. We all need food to get energy to carry out our day-to-day activities. There are different functions of the food that we eat. Like for growth, for repairing damaged tissues, for releasing energy to carry our day-to-day activities. And food is very, very important because okay, so the energy which you get from food is utilized to carry out the day-to-day activities, your daily life functions that can be performed only with the energy released from food. And there are two main sources of food, and these are, which are the two main sources? Plants and animals. We get food from both plants and animals. I'll repeat the points once again. All living things, we all need food. Without food, we cannot survive. And the energy, food is a source of energy for us. And using this energy, the different functions in our body will take place. Otherwise, there won't be any energy to carry out our day-to-day activities. The body functions cannot take place smoothly if there is no energy. So the fuel or the energy for carrying out all these activities comes from
Food.
food. And the two sources are plants and animals. Here you can see some food items, fruits, vegetables, then grains, all that come from plants, whereas meat, egg, milk, all these are from animals. So some of the examples are given over here. I think no doubt I can proceed to the next one.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now the definition for crop, already I told you, I gave you the definition, but still I'll repeat it again. I hope you all are noting down the points. So when the class is going on, you can note down all the points. You can write the chapter name, chapter 1, crop production and management, and you can take down the points. I'll be posting the screenshots of these slides, but definitely to maintain attention, you should write down the points in a paper. You can either write in a book or a paper. When you're writing in paper, I want you to file it on a daily basis. Daily basis in the sense that we have only one period per week. So whatever notes you're writing, you have to keep a separate file for bio and you have to file in that. Or else you can write down it in a notebook, but use the notebook only for biology. Okay? Hope you got it. And I don't want you to sit idle when the class is going on, because anytime I can stop sharing and ask you to repeat the points. So you should be prepared always. When plants of the same kind, important. So the points which I'm circling, you have to include it for sure when you write this definition. Only then the definition, or only when this line becomes complete, only then this sentence becomes complete. When plants of the same kind are grown and cultivated at one place, on a large scale, then you call it as a crop. Once again, when plants of the same kind are grown and cultivated at one place, they are not scattered in different places. They are present at a particular area. And it consists of plants of the same kind. For example, paddy crop, wheat crop. So in that area, only paddy will be there. Or wheat crop, only wheat plants will be there in that area. So when plants of the same kind are grown and cultivated at one place on a large scale, you call it as a crop. So when you give the definition for crop, see that you include these three parts. Only then it becomes correct. So when plants of the same kind are grown and cultivated at one place on a large scale, you call it as a crop. Is that clear, children?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay. Now, based on the season during which the crops are cultivated, you can categorize them into two types. You know that all crops cannot be cultivated in all the seasons. So some plants grow good during rainy season. Some will be growing well in rainy season. So that depends, or you can even mention the months. So some fruits we get only in certain months. It won't be available throughout the year, but there are certain fruits and vegetables which you get throughout the year. So based on the season or the months during which the crops are cultivated, you can categorize them mainly into two. Different classifications are there, but you need to learn. You are in 8th standard now. You need to learn only two such crops, only two types. A simple classification only you need to learn: Rabi and Kharif crops. So you can classify crops into two types based on the season during which they are cultivated. So let's begin with the first one, Kharif crops. Kharif crops are cultivated in the rainy season. Children, tell me which season is going on here now?
Rainy season.
Which month is
Rainy
this?
season.
Which month is this? June.
June.
So these crops are cultivated in the rainy season from the month of June to September. Okay? Kharif crops are the crops which are grown or which are cultivated in the rainy season from the month of June to September. Clear? Now, 5 examples are given and I want you to learn all the 5 examples. Why? Because rather than asking you just give 2 examples of Kharif crops, they can give a group of or so many crops and they can ask you to classify. So identify the Kharif crops from the below given crops. Like that it can be asked. So I want you to learn all the 5. Maybe you will get 10 crops and you will be asked to categorize them into Rabi and Kharif. So you should know all the examples. Paddy, maize, soybean, cotton and groundnut. PMSCG. You can use your own tips and tricks to remember it. Need not be in any particular order. You just need to learn. There are many more examples for Kharif crops, but you need to learn only 5. Paddy, maize, soybean, cotton, groundnut. Cotton, groundnut, paddy, maize, soybean. PMS, paddy, maize, soybean. CG, cotton, groundnut. Anyhow, you can remember your own tips and tricks, as I already told you, you can use to memorize all these. Paddy, maize, soybean, cotton, groundnut. Cotton, groundnut, paddy, maize, soybean. So what are Kharif crops? Crops which are cultivated in the rainy season from the month of June to September. Now we are going to learn about another type of crop which are cultivated in the winter season. You call them as Rabi crops. These are cultivated in the winter season from the month of October to March. October to March. So if you have a tendency to forget or get...
Ma'am, can you show the last slide?
Oh, yes.
Ma'am, can you show the last slide?
I'll show. Just hold on. Let me complete this and I'll show you. See, if you remember ROM, Rome. Okay, you can remember it like Rabi, R for Rabi, O for October, M for March. So any like this, you can make your own mnemonics for any topic. Okay. So if you remember Rome, Rabi, October to March, cultivated in the winter season. So crops which are cultivated in the winter season from the month of October to March are called Rabi crops. Now coming to the examples, wheat, gram, pea, mustard, linseed. I'll share it again. Something happened in between. The crops grown in the winter season, those which are grown in the winter season winter season from the month of October to March. From the month of October to March, you call them as rabi crops. Examples: wheat, gram, pea, mustard, and linseed. Linseed is actually a fodder crop, and we get oil. Linseed oil is also taken out from this particular, the seeds of this particular plant. Wheat,
Linseed is
gram,
to
pea.
make-
Yes,
Linseed is used to make paint.
paint. Louder. It's used in the preparation of different products. The oil is, I told no, oil is extracted from this, which can be used in different products.
Hello, ma'am.
Ah, yes.
Linseed is used to prepare paint.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, linseed is also known as a flax.
Yes.
Linseed also known as flax. As flax.
Can you just
Flax,
message,
right? The
children?
common
Just
flax.
message what you have to say, because it's not clear for me, because as I told you, I'm hearing it through the monitor. So if you have any doubt, just message me so that it will be clear. Rabi crops are the crops grown in the winter season from the month of October to March. And examples include wheat, gram, pea, mustard, and linseed. So I'll show you all the slides that we have seen once again. All these points are there in the textbook also. Please do refer your textbook also. Every day, read your textbook, that is must. So we'll see all the points that we had seen today, starting from the beginning, the first slide. Those who missed out any points can copy it down. All living things require food. The energy from food is utilized to carry out day-to-day functions. So food will release energy, and using this energy, the different body functions will be carried out. And there are two main sources of food that include plants and animals. Plants and animals are the two sources of food. Then we learned about the definition for crop. What is a crop? When plants of the same kind are grown and cultivated at one place on a large scale, we call it as a, what do you call it?
Crop.
Crop. Yes, good. Then we learned about the two types of crops, kharif crop and also rabi crop. Kharif crop and rabi crop, based on what? Based on the season during which they are cultivated. And kharif crops are the crops which are grown in the rainy season from the month of June to September. And I gave you a few examples: paddy, maize, soya bean, cotton, and groundnut. Then kharif crops we already completed. Rabi crops are grown in winter season from the month of October to March. Wheat, gram, pea, mustard, and linseed are the examples. Any doubt? Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Okay, some were asking doubts. Ma'am, should we need to write it?
Ma'am,
has
are you?
What is your doubt, Nasrin?
Ma'am,
Nasrin,
should we write it as notes?
whatever, like during the class time I told, no, you can write it down. You can note it down so that you can maintain attention. You will keep concentrating. Otherwise, if you sit idle, you don't feel like listening.
Ma'am,
Then somebody, yes, Ahmad Afridi.
ma'am,
You asked
are
about
you-
the uses of linseed.
No,
You
No,
were the one
I-
who asked?
No, I said linseed can use to prepare paint.
It's used as a medium in paint to make it more flowy. Okay. So if it is thick, you can use it as a medium for painting.
Ma'am, are you new?
Yes.
Are you new?
I can't get you, chill. Pardon, just message me. You message. I told no some problem in hearing. Just write down. I'll reply. So far, I am here for the last 4 years. This is my 4th year. Okay, Ahmed? I answered, you know.
What is your name?
I told you in the beginning. I am Divya. You joined late, no, Ahmed? You joined late. I am Divya. This is my
Okay.
4th year in this school. Anything else?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Then Nasrin Fatima has asked, should we write this notes? I already answered it. And children, after the class, the screenshots of what the slides I'm showing, I will post it so that if you have missed out any points, you can write it down. And you don't have to copy it. Lecture notes, if you're writing, afterwards you need not copy it. Hope you're getting it. When the class is going on, if you're noting down the points, again, you don't have to write it down. And once the chapter is completed, the whole chapter's summary and question answers I'll be posting. Okay. But in the beginning, if I suppose the problem is, you will completely depend on that and you won't listen in the class. So towards the end, I will send, once the chapter is completed, you will get the notes. But when the class is going on and when the slides are being displayed, you can note down. So that will help you to learn at home, because after the class, when you read the textbook, that might help you.
You are
Yes.
saying that at the last or end of this chapter, you will send a PDF or anything like that. We have to write that in the paper.
No. Actually, the PDF, which normally when you had during the regular classes in 8th standard, I used to discuss and you will write down the answers in the class. But that is not possible now, no. So I'll send the printed ones, means typed notes of that. And in between, I'll be giving you some homework. So that you need to write. So that entire notes you don't have to copy. You need to take a printout of the same and file it along with your lecture notes. So daily, on a daily basis, you're writing down some notes, no? With the chapter name. See that when you note down, suppose today, you will write the heading, chapter 1, crop production and management, put today's date, and all the points we discussed today, you can put bullets and write down the points. Okay. You can write it in your own words. And same day, I'll be sending the screenshot of these slides. So you can cross check whether what you have noted down is correct, whether any point I have missed out. So all that you can check. And towards the end of the lesson, I will send the notes of the entire chapter. You don't have to copy it. You take a printout and file it. So daily you are writing notes now, so you don't have to write it again. Same thing is given in the printed notes also. Clear? Not printed, the soft copy. You will take printout. So then the same thing. It is same thing in the printed notes as well as in the slides also, more or less the same thing. Clear?
Yes.
And maybe I will give, if I feel that I have to give 2-3 homework, I'll definitely give it. That you need to write along with the lecture notes. Okay. Understood that printed, what I'm going to give typed notes, you just take a printout and file it. That will help you to learn the chapter, the whole chapter. Okay. Shall I continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, it's your turn now. My turn is over. I have explained. Now you have to summarize. Who will start? Anna Binu. From the beginning, points that we learned today.
Ma'am, we were studying about crop protection and management. We discussed about crop.
All living things. Let it come in order. All living things require
Food.
What for?
For
Why do we need food?
The
Huh?
energy
Just for time pass?
No.
the energy from food is
Wait,
utilized
Ahmad.
For
Let her
human-
answer. To get what? To get
Energy.
what? Energy.
Energy.
What for? To carry out the different body functions.
Body
Then we
functions.
learned about the two sources of food. Albin Sibi. Which are the two sources of food?
Plant and animal.
Plants and animals. Oh, you are wearing uniform. So dedicated, attending class
Yes.
with uniform. Good. Okay. Then what else we learned, Amrita?
Ma'am, then we learned two different types of
There are two different types of crops. And on what basis is the classification?
ma'am, it's about seasons.
Based on the seasons during which they are cultivated. Shahan, what do you know about Kharif crop?
The crop which grown in rainy season.
During which months? From the month of?
June to September.
You are reading now. I don't want you to read now. Face me and tell. You look at me and then answer. Repeat it.
Kharif crops are grown in rainy season. June to September.
From the month of?
June to September.
Okay, good. Examples, Gopika.
Paddy,
Hmm.
maize, soybean,
PMS. Paddy, maize.
soybean,
We call it as vegetarian's meat. What is that?
soybean.
Soybean. You like soybean?
Yes, ma'am.
Then what else? Two more. Who can help? Afreen? Paddy, maize, soybean. Two more. Anybody?
Me.
Yes, Ashwin.
groundnuts and cotton.
Groundnut and cotton. Now, next we learned about rabi crops. Adilakshmi, tell me about rabi crops.
Rabi crops are grown in winter by the month of September to, am I right?
From the month of October to?
September, so October to December.
I told you to remember something, no? One term I told you to remember. What was that?
Rome.
Rome. So
Rome.
from October to?
October to,
M stands for what?
sorry,
Which month begins
March.
with M?
March.
So this is cultivated, or these crops are cultivated in the winter season from the month of? Adilakshmi, from the month of?
October to March.
March. Examples. Who will tell me the examples? Nasrin?
Ma'am, can I say?
Nasrin?
Wheat.
Wheat? Quickly.
Ma'am, can I tell?
Yes, Ahmad. Wheat?
Pea, linseed, mustard.
He told all? He has completed all? Is there anything missed out? Which is that, Gopika? Louder. Gram. Okay. So shall we wind up?
Yes,
Any doubts in what is covered today?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. See you next class. Thank you, children.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.